What's going on, guys? It's Twisted. I'm back with another carry guide, and today I wanted to do it on PA, the Monkey King one. I think it was a pretty good video. I've been slaying out with them too, but PA, she is a sleeper good hero right now. Like, she is going under the radar, but I feel like she is at least a top 3 carry. So the reason everyone stopped playing her is because it took away 25 attack speed at all levels on her W. But to be honest, you kind of feel it early game. Like level 1, you notice that your Phantom Strike is really weak, but you just play a little bit less aggressive in the laning stage. Then I feel like if you just go like mode farm like you do with the Monkey King, this hero is really hard to beat. Because I mean, with the changes to MKB, where it's like not nearly as good anymore, this hero is super hard to counter. I mean, there is no carry that has good matchups. Okay, so the first thing that I wanted to talk about is the starting items. I go this on pretty much every carry, honestly, no matter what the game is. Unless I'm playing Monkey King, I might go Orb of Venom if we can go aggro. But you don't really have that with PA, so this is pretty much the set in stone item build for every game. Okay, so with PA, you generally want to be more conservative than Monkey King. So I'm pretty much always defensively pulling aggro because you're so good at pulling or contesting range creeps with your Q. So you pretty much always want to get those creeps or the enemy creeps onto your range creep, and then you want to secure the enemy range creep with your Q like I just did. Pretty much the aim with PA is if you think you can go aggro in a lane, like it's me in an Abaddon, which is a really defensive lane. So I'm not gonna go Orb of Corrosion and try and fight people. So I'm just gonna try and chill and farm up until we have an opportunity to go aggressive, which won't be until he gets Curse of Avernus. So I'm just chilling. Once again, securing CS with my Q, trying to get every deny. And I'm understanding that they can kill me pretty easily, and that their lane, they don't really burst you, like, but they more wear you down. So through what's it called? So through Caustic Finale, if you get hit by it, I mean it slowly chips you down. So that's why I went for the Ring of Health first here instead of something like an Orb of Corrosion like I talked about, or just Treads. The skill build is the exact same every game. You want to max your Q when as fast as you can, and then get a point of your E at level 4, and then max your W, and then get your ult at any level. As far as talents go, I generally like the 150 health because PA's biggest weakness is getting bursted by magic damage. But the Siphoning Dagger can be good too. At 15, every single game you want to go the cast range. I feel like it's way too good not to go. At 20, if you're like really like destroying them, I like to go to the Blur Evasion because they won't have like any way to deal with you for a long time. But if they already have MKVs or like people that can break your blur, I go the Armor Corruption. And at 25, I always go the Triple Dagger. As far as item builds, I usually like to go for Treads over Phase. I mean, you can go Phase if you're like really trying to go aggro. So if I went Orb of Corrosion, I'd be more likely to go Phase. But Treads is just better for farming. And then after that, of course, you want to get your Battle Fury. And then if you feel like your team has enough damage and won't really have a problem in killing you, usually you want to go BKB. But if you feel like you're going to need your damage output, then I like to go Deso. But you really kind of just have to get a feel for when you should go Deso or BKB first. But I do think you should always get both of them, unless you were like playing really defensive. So if we were losing this game really badly, I would just go BKB into probably Abyssal just so we could lock down the morph. Just like I said in the Monkey King video, you always want to prioritize the lane creeps over jungle creeps. Early on, PA is one of the worst junglers, so it's very important that you get as many lane creeps as you can. And when you're sitting in the lanes and you're not sure where people are, you can always just press your E and they won't see you unless they look right on the wave with their mouse. Okay, now just like with Monkey King, you'll see that there's a lot of similarities between these two heroes and pretty much carry heroes in general. But with PA, you kind of want to poke with your dagger until you see a good opening, because you never want to hard commit with your W, because once you're in and you can't really get out. So I mean, obviously I see that I'm super strong here, because I mean I'm level 18 at 20 minutes, so I can jump in like that. But if it's an even game, you can't just jump in without thinking about what could happen to you, because that will lead to a lot of feeding on PA, and so if you have BKB. The concept that I just talked about was soft committing versus hard committing, whereas soft committing is where you can choose to go in, but you can also choose to go back. So using your dagger and sitting back and waiting for an opening is soft committing, because you're not actually committing your hero to anything. But hard committing would be blinking into 2 or 3 of them with my W, because I can't get out at that point. You only want to hard commit when you know that you're gonna die, or you know that the fight is already over and you can't die. Because if you go in and die like as a carry, that is ruining the game, pretty much. Like any death you have like that could pretty much just lose you the game instantly. So you have to be really careful with how you use your W. Pretty much just in general, you want to farm until you have your Battle Fury, Deso, BKB timing. Like when you have those 3 items is when you're the strongest. Like, I recommend trying to get Roche and then taking a huge fight with those 3 items. It's pretty impossible to lose a fight like that. If you like the video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to show me some support. I would really appreciate it. I think I'm gonna keep making videos like this, because I mean I've been having a lot of success playing carry lately, so anytime I'm really winning with a carry, I kind of want to show you guys. Like I've been doing really well with PA lately. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.